got.
Come on.
That shit was the greatest feeling in the world. Like, I can put myself back there and I get chills just thinking about it, man. Ain't no better feeling in the world.
I know that's right. Everybody hear that? Give it back. Very good. How much time you got clean, brother?
16 days.
16 days.
Hey, we give you a hint. They say, is there anything that you would do for free? And people wouldn't have to pay you. Anybody understand that?
Yeah.
Most likely, that's your joint. You know what I mean? Most likely, that's it. Okay?
That's Rob, y'all. My partner right there.
Yeah,
He looks sharp, don't he?
There you go.
He like Don Mystic Magic Wand.
Don Magic Wine.
He's out pimping.
Hey, Rob, we doing 21 powerful tips to get and stay sober. Number 1, live in the now.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, seek support. Number 3, tap into their creative side. Y'all hear what I told y'all about? My lady got me watching the channel where, you know, they fixing up houses and all that. But what got me started was Tree Masters.
Yeah.
Tree Masters. Yes. Yeah. And what he just be walking in the woods. He would walk in the woods. He said, "Oh yeah, yeah, okay." Then he draw it. Before you know it, it's a reality.
Yeah.
It's a reality. Creative. It's a beautiful thing to see that. Rob, tell them about the guy who cats in prison. What was they making?
Yo, sometimes guys would go to jail, couldn't draw, couldn't do this or that, right? They get out there, they like Mozart and all that kind of stuff. You know, Da Vinci, they could draw like that. I'm telling you, because I could draw them, but you know when you draw, but you know somebody that's at the next level?
Yeah.
Boom. Do you know they was making microwaves in jail?
Yeah.
Made microwaves. And I said, this is a lot of creative energy that goes to waste because you couldn't sit still and find it in yourself. You can't find your creativity because you keep running the streets, doing this and doing that. And then, like you say, after 20 years, we don't get no retirement from active addiction.
Nah.
They don't give us a check or nothing.
And no pension.
No pension, no nothing.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
But we're creative to die. Everybody hear that? How many lies you told? We told. How we get creative when we manipulate people? Everybody know what I'm talking about?
My mom died.
Who
My
came
mom
from the
died.
roof? Who got creative and came from the roof and came into the facility? Creativity. Yo, and been sober-minded would have never thought that.
Nope.
Everybody saying that? So to die, we get real creative. But the same gifts and talent that's in us is still alive when we try to what? Stay clean.
Who got a problem with trust? Raise your hand, you got a problem with trust.
At times.
What? Anybody go down? I went to the Badlands one time, right? And I couldn't speak no Spanish, but I copped the good stuff, right? So I didn't even know they had black Spanish people. I went down there. I was like, "Yo, what's up, home?" They, "Eh, que paso?" It's like, okay. So I asked him. I said, "Where they get Dominican joints?
Yeah.
They had the best, you know." Anyway. He tells me where to get it from. He say, "Listen, you go down the alleyway till you see the glass. I got you. Hold on a second, Dax. Hold it, baby. We're going down the alleyway. We go to the alleyway. We get to the house with no steps. Then we jump into the house in the back of the house and watch out for the hole in the floor. So you skimmy around the hole, then you go to the banister to the steps. That's rotten. So you got to make sure you get all the way up the steps. Then he told me, go to the end of the hall. There's a hole in the door. Stick your head in and ask for one. Right? Now imagine this. I would go through all that to kill myself. Right? All that to kill myself. But then I get into a meeting, they say, "Yo, listen, why don't you let my man sponsor you or something?" Oh, no, I don't fuck with them like that. So the reason why I say that, because we go to great lengths to kill ourselves.
Yeah.
We go to you don't know what that person got in that bag.
Right.
You understand? Some of them was getting Mike Tyson and was killing people. They didn't want the other stuff that wasn't killing people. They want the stuff that was killing people.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to shoot it. They don't know how to smoke it, right? So I'm just telling you, you have everything inside you that you need. You just have to tap into it.
Right, I remember being in South Philly, right, and I had a toy gun in my house. Being creative, right? I had all the crack was gone, and I had a girl in there with me. She was from Baltimore too, right? And the gun was orange, and we had
Orange tip or the whole gun?
The whole thing was orange, right? It was a 9mm, right? And I remember me staring at that gun, and I had some magic, some black permanent marker, right? And I was thinking about it, get creative. I was gonna paint that gun and go rob somebody. But see, I'm fresh out of what? Out of state, right? I'm Baltimore. I don't know nobody up here. But guess what? In my insanity, I had some sanity. Because usually when you pull stunts like that, innocent people get hurt. And my brother was in the house. And I could imagine me going to go rob somebody, go cop, use, and they come looking, probably seen my face before, come up my house and my brother would have got hurt. And that would have really devastated me. I couldn't really see myself probably want to live ever again.
They definitely coming.
So even in my insanity, I had sanity. To be what? Creative, to get high.
Okay.
All right, so there's no, so like my brother said, good question, brother. Sometimes he say, under all the rubbish and all the foolishness and all the madness, it's life there. All right, so being a coach, that really helped. Like you say, brought him joy. Hold the next one, number 4, y'all. Don't test your willpower. Everybody hear that? Don't test your willpower.
That means
Don't test our recovery.
Don't go to the crack house looking for Pookie.
Ron Marie.
Is Pookie here? I'm gonna wait for him.
Hey, I'm gonna read what it says. Don't test your willpower. Get rid of all alcohol in your house, including bottles for guests or special occasions. Who in here, when you get your cell phone back, you still got drug dealers in your cell phone? Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, hands went up. I like that. Listen, I like that. Anybody, what you gonna do when you get your phone back?
I'm erasing.
Yes, all right. What happened to the brother who don't erase the numbers?
You're going to use them.
Is that a form of reservation?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. All right, okay. Willpower. Anybody put they recovery in jeopardy before? Before?
Yeah.
Anybody want to talk about that? Come on, what's your name?
Dan.
Danny. What's up, Danny?
I put it in jeopardy a few times, thinking I could go down the way, hang out with people I know, and I just wound up using it at the time.
Okay. They get us dirty before we get them what?
Clean.
Without a doubt.
What about them girls players?
How much
Come
time
on
y'all-
now.
How much time y'all clean?
32 days.
32 days. All right. Come on.
You know they say behind every what they say behind every girl is a slip. You gotta watch out for that.
I had 90 days sober, and I knew my baby mom was using, and she was 8 months pregnant. I figured, I could get her and talk some sense into her or whatever, because I had all this good knowledge of AA and everything like that. And for some reason I thought she loved me enough to do something like that. And she ended up coming over with some meth, and after fighting with her, she didn't want to leave. She's using. I was like, give me some of that.
What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. You would not believe I did the same thing. I was in Chester though. You know anything about Chester?
I've been to the rehab out in Chester.
What? No, not the rehab.
No.
It's the 9th Street. 9th
Ninth
Street.
Street.
This is where they shoot police officers.
Right.
Right? So my lady was pregnant at the time, and I was like, yo, what's going on? She do the disappearing act, ninjas, I'm like, what's going on? I goes to the crack house with the dude. I shake him up. I said, where's she at? Something. The other girl said, she went in the bathroom with him. I had him up in the air like this. Yo, it is crazy out. Don't go over Chester with the crazy stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But I just mentioned that because, it's the same thing. And guess what? I realized I was powerless over her. And you cannot stop a woman from doing what they want to do.
Yo.
That's right.
So the main thing got to be the main thing. Your recovery has to be the primary thing in your life. Because maybe by you just staying clean, she'll see by example. Because a man's supposed to do what? Lead.
That's right.
You can't be the head when you're acting like the tail.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So your thing is your thing. Make sure you keep your recovery. Did the baby come out okay?
Yeah, it only was it had to go to Nikki because it had it in system, but it didn't go through. And it came out. He came out real healthy.
Give him a hand, y'all. That's what's up. All right.
Praise God.
Number 5, embrace change.